Welcome to the Dr. Renee Sunday Show, where it's not too late to shine. We bring you transformative information for small business owners, entrepreneurial insight, wisdom, and secrets to aid you to be seen, be heard, and get paid, to catapult your life to more impact, success, and freedom. Now, please welcome your host, the platform builder herself, Dr. Renee Sunday.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Dr. Renee Sunday Show podcast. I am Dr. Renee Sunday, and I am the platform builder. So what I do is guess what I do? I work with entrepreneurs so they can increase their visibility, to be seen, be heard, and guess what? Get paid the ching. And we do that mostly through podcasting, publishing, and also media exposure. Yes, you got to be seen, you got to be heard in order to be paid, right? But this is one of our avenues or our tools or medium that we share our message with the world. And that's what we say. If we can bring awareness, guess what? Then you can have the tools and the strategies that you can make a change. Because we all want to make wise decisions, okay? But I want to do this first. I want to say thank you for downloading us over on iTunes, checking us out on YouTube, checking out our website. We see those analytics, okay? And then also supporting us on social media platforms as well. We're actually on TikTok. We're everywhere, okay? So we want to say thank you for believing in us, but guess what? We believe in you as well. And I love it. Always remember that we love you here. And if you need any assistance, I am a board-certified anesthesiologist as well. So, mental health is real. So let me know. And I'm a grief counselor as well, okay? So we actually need to be, we got to be whole. And that leads us to our amazing topic for today. We're talking about the 7 steps to start a podcast on a shoestring budget. Can I say it again? 7 steps to start a podcast on a shoestring budget. Yes, that's what we're going to talk about. Now, the first thing, always when I start a conversation, we have to make sure as much as possible that we're on one accord, that we're on the same wavelength. So, what is a podcast? Well, a podcast, in my opinion, is a medium or a tool that we can share our message with the world. Yes, we have a mission in the world. We've been created for such a time as this. We actually have a message to the world. Your business have a message. All the organizations, nonprofit and profit, have a mission. You have a mantra. You have a mission for your life. You have a mission for your marriage. You have a mission for everything we do and what we say. Okay? Let me just give you an example. Me personally, my personal mission in life is so I can help somebody smile. And people don't understand that because if somebody smile, I have to bring my MD, my medical doctor background into this. If you smile, you actually release endorphins, you release hormones that you're excited. So if you're excited to do something, guess what? You'll finish your task. You'll go all the way. You'll do that business plan. You'll create that LLC. You'll have to fill out that application for the nonprofit status. You'll write that book. You will contact that coach and say, it's time for me to actually do what I have to do. Yes, but it all starts with a thought. It always starts with excitement. It always starts in the mind, okay? So that's what we have to do, okay? So we're going to talk about the first step, the 7 steps. Okay, I put them in 7 steps, but of course, there's many more, right? Well, the first step, Dr. Sunday, we know what a podcast is, right? So the first step is our mindset. We've been talking about it a little bit already because whatever we see, whatever we put our attention to, we're going to actually do it. If we're coming in, of course we're going to be nervous. That's, of course we got to step out of our comfort zone, but we don't have fear because the spirit of fear cannot be there, right? We know it may feel uncomfortable. That's why you get a coach. That's why you get a consultant. You get someone that actually successful in a thing, and that's how you actually successful, okay? Of course, we love Google. We love YouTube, okay? They're part of my family, okay? But we can do our due diligence in this, okay? The thing that I'm trying to let you know is you got to have the right mindset. Yes, being nervous is one thing, but having fear and you not accomplishing the first step. You haven't even done the second step. You haven't done anything. That's not going to work. You know I love you, so that's why I'm saying this in the spirit of love, of course. And I know I tried to self-sabotage myself. But you know I had to get a coach. I had to get a counselor to get myself out of that rut. Because we all have been through things in our childhood. We all have been through things. I grew up in poverty. I went through the bullying. But I wasn't going to let that stop my destiny. Because I know my destiny is great. I am anointed in business and also in ministry. I am an apostle as well. So I got to make sure I'm doing my divine assignment, and I want you to do yours as well. So we got to get that right mindset. You got to do your affirmations. I do mine. They go off on my phone every hour, okay? Money comes to me easily, okay? Yeah, people want to pay me with the credit card in hand, okay? That I'm brilliant, I'm creative. Yes, I'm stirring up my gifts, you know? So we got to do our affirmations. We got to read our word. In my case, it's the Bible. We got to read other books as well in regards to perfecting our craft, okay? And, of course, you got to be around the right people that's going to motivate you. So the mindset, I work on my personal development every day, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, we also have a mentorship program that we actually, I just thought about that. We combine both. It's called Breakout Mighty Alliance, where we meet once a month and we make sure we tackle these personal development, and also we let people know that you can do ministry and entrepreneurship. You can do that together. You know, people love to ask me how you separate. I don't separate it because it all comes with me because it's a lifestyle. That's what it is, okay? Actually, so the first thing is getting that together and hanging out with the right people. Number two, Dr. Sunday. Now, we all have a smart device. We have Android over iPhone. I'm an iPhone girl. I'm an Apple girl. Okay. So there are certain apps we can download. But the first thing I want to talk about is when you have decided to do your podcast, you can record the podcast on your telephone. All the apps have some type of, they have some type of app that you can actually download from your store that you can actually voice record. Okay? I actually have several of them. I have 3 different kinds just in case if I'm saying, a whole bunch that go into a whole book. Okay? So I actually make sure I take advantage of that. So go in your store, look at the reviews, and see which one is best for what you need. Okay? Some actually come on the telephone as well. Okay? Now, also, there's a free platform called Anchor that you can record your podcast. But think about it, that's a starting platform. If you're going to actually really monetize it, you actually need to probably think of another hosting platform. And I have other videos that's below on my YouTube channel that actually goes into that as well. So Anchor is free. They actually give you the option that you can actually upload it, or you can record it while you're there on the app. You can add advertisement, or you can allow their advertisement to come in. And so that's how they're making their money on the back end, okay? Because that's what it is. All free, all the free social media, they're making money on the back end, right? When you click the ads, when you actually do ads with them, right? Okay, because your mom and dad told you nothing in life is free, okay? All right, so the next thing is, but Dr. Sunday, I don't even have a flyer. Well, if you actually can, it's a free, and I actually have the pro version of Canva. Canva, you can actually have templates. You can go over to Creative Market. You can go over to Creative Fabrica. There's so many different platforms out there that you can go out and get you some templates, and you just have to drag and drop your picture and change your title of what your episode is about. So Canva is amazing. I have the pro because I want to actually make sure that I'm using my own branding colors, my own branding font that I actually have. But you know what? I had the free version for many, many years, okay? So check that out. That's canva.com. And actually, you can always, because I do still have graphic designers on my team, of course, when we do the publishing for the book cover, and we also have graphic designers that does all of my mini flyers, and they always look good. Now, if you, like me, that's not my gift, is graphics, but I do some of my graphics, and I make sure it looks with the spirit of excellence before I put it out, right? Okay? Then, look, if the other stuff I outsource. So outsource is amazing, especially for my visionaries. Okay, and you're a visionary like me, so so I know you want to make sure you have time to make sure you're in the visionary mode as much as possible, because that's what actually helps other people. So that's number four. Just for people coming in, we're talking about the 7 steps to starting a podcast on a shoestring budget. Number 1 was make sure you have the right mindset. The second one was record. There are several recording apps on your smart device, so just record it. Boom, you got your podcast, right? The second thing, Anchor, is free. So look into that. Now, the fourth was Canva, and then if you can't handle Canva, just outsource to a graphic designer, okay? And everybody's familiar with Fiverr. Fiverr started off with $5, but now they have a lot of plethora of price range over there. But check it out. I love Fiverr. I have a lot of outsourcing I do over there. Now, number 5 is actually outline. Okay, Dr. Sunday, okay. You need to outline your format for your podcast. A lot of my interviews, I usually tell them I'm free fall. But a lot of people can't handle free fall. So I'm saying patient, but the people that can't handle free fall and just having a conversation about their business, we do send them an outline that they actually can know what's going to happen in the show. And I remind them of that before we actually go live on the broadcast. So I have a colleague that she does all the way to the questions, what you're going to say in the beginning, what you're going to say at the end. Respect whoever you're interviewing. If that's the format that you're doing, that's what they need to be comfortable, okay? I always say the interview with Dr. Renee Sunday is going to be totally different with somebody else, because we all have our secret sauce. We all have things that we do different than our neighbors, right? Mm-hmm. So have an outline, or be able to know that outline and have it in your standard operations or procedure for your business, because you may want to outsource this. So your virtual assistant can email that out to the different people that's actually, that you're interviewing on your podcast. Now, the next thing, number six is have a tagline. If you said in the beginning, we do have our intro, but usually that amazing job that my team member does with the intro, I always still come on and say, hey, this is Dr. Renee. Welcome to the Dr. Renee Sunday podcast, the Dr. Renee Sunday Show podcast. I usually do one or two, but then I always say, if you notice, what we do here, right, is we bring you valuable information that you can make a wise decision. Or I have some form of that conversation. So you got to have a tagline. And then before we get off the broadcast, I always say the same thing. That's why, so you can remember, right? You need to remember that you're not a mistake. I always say that, right? And then I tell you, we got to do 3 things. You got to believe, we got to trust, we got to walk it out. Okay? You got to don't stop, get it, right? So you need to have a tagline so people know you, McDonald's has this, Chick-fil-A has their, every brand has their own tagline, okay? Nike, just do it, okay? And, you can't put that on anything else because it's trademarked, okay? Don't use a symbol either, or they'll send you a cease and desist, okay? But have one. And if you need to go through the different avenues of trademarking, I know several people that actually are lawyers that actually can do that, okay? Now, the last thing is, in order to start your podcast, I started off with the mind, and we're going to end up with the mind. The last thing is you got to have fun. Y'all know I have fun. I always say something funny, but I got to enjoy this. You got to enjoy your passion, or you're going to get frustrated, and you're not going to want to do it anymore. And with that negative energy, you're going to end up not wanting to do it, right? So you have to start with the mind, and you got to end with the mind. And let's just do a recap. This session talked about the 7 steps of starting your podcast on the shoestring budget. Number 1 was mind. You got to have the right mindset. Number 2 was on your own device that you have right now in your hand. You actually can record your podcast, or you can do it live from your phone, right? And then a free app I told you can do is Anchor, anchor.com. Anchor app, actually, and they do have the .com associated with it. And then number 4, to make your artwork, your flyers, you go to Canva or outsource. There's no sweat. Do one or the other, or do both, actually, okay? And number 5, have an outline, because some people actually want to know what the outline of the show. Now, if they listen to several of your broadcasts, they'll know that. But a lot of people, we're this multitask podcasting world, right? So I always have that available. That'll make you stand out from the other different podcasts, other different platforms to be professional. And have a tagline so they'll know it's you. You don't even have to look at the different, when a commercial's on, you don't have to look up. You know that's McDonald's. You know that's Chick-fil-A. You know that. So that's the same thing with Dr. Sunday. They know don't stop, get it. They know that's me, right? They know that I'm the platform builder, okay? And then the last thing, always, start with the mind, end with the mind. It's have fun. You got to have fun and enjoy life, okay? If you want any assistance in, starting your podcast, I do have a checklist at podcastwinning, that's WINNING.com. That's a checklist to go and get this started. Just go and get it started. Now, you said, Dr. Sun, I need a little bit more than that. Well, you actually have the opportunity of getting the podcast masterclass, which is called Start Podcast and Easy. It's 1, 2, 3. We have that available. And then if you said, Dr. Sunday, I want to go from idea all the way to launch. And I need to be in some kind of group format or something. So you can actually get on the waiting list, or you can actually check us out at podcastprofitformula.com. Again, that is podcastprofitformula.com. Now, you said, well, Dr. Sun, that's all good, but I need a one-on-one situation with you, okay? So we do have VIP and we do have mastermind available, and you can contact us through our website, reneesunday.com. That's RENEE Sunday, SUNDAY.com. Or you can DM us on any of the social media platforms, and we'll tell you the particulars of that. We'll pick a time, and we'll just do it, right? What I want you to know is podcasting is powerful. You can get your message out to the world. You can set your own guidelines. And right now, no matter what time of the day, no matter what the date that you're listening, you can do this right now. Okay? What I want you to know is you do have a call, and you do have a reason you were born. You're not a mistake. No matter what you see, no matter what somebody else has told you, no matter what somebody else has done to you, you're not a mistake. We, because I'm included, we have to do 3 things. We have to believe, we have to trust, and we have to walk this thing out. We got to walk it out, okay? We got to don't stop. We got to get it. And what are we getting? We're getting our purpose, and we're getting our purpose now, okay? Now, if you want to be a guest on our podcast, go to the same website, reneesunday.com, okay? Or just send us an email to hello@getpurposenow.com, and we'll send you the particulars of it. But I just want to let you know I believe in you, and you're not a mistake. We got to believe in God, trust, and we got to walk that thing out. We got to don't stop. We got to get it, okay? We got to get our purpose and get our purpose now. Okay? Woo! Okay? Yes! Okay? But this is Dr. Renee Sunday. I love you. We'll see you next time on the next broadcast. This is the Dr. Renee Sunday Show podcast. We'll see you next time. Woo! Also, I forgot to tell you, if you want to be on our magazine, we are. You can be on the cover. And you can also be, you can send in an article, and then you can also, if you need publishing services, all that is at the same website, reneesunday.com. And we love you, okay? This is the Dr. Renee Sunday Show podcast. We'll see you next time, for real this time, okay? I love you. Bye-bye.